Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love and romance reading for August 2022. I'm using the Fountain Tarot today and I'm going to clarify with some oracle cards. We've got a very watery theme today. I want to try a new oracle deck. Let's see what we get. This is for Gemini. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, okay, that's too much. I'll let you see though, because I know if you're like me, you want to know what the drop was. We got Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. So some new inspiration, blocking, the Wounded Warrior card, feeling defensive, Eight of Coins, working hard, the Star, hopeful, fame, working towards your goals, lovers, there you are, that towards some working to try to work things out with some love situation, maybe with another Gemini or in a love situation, maybe with an Aquarius. Four of Swords is taking a break, needing to heal, regenerate, get your energy back up, maybe taking a little vacation or a trip, walking away from something unfulfilling and starting over. Okay, so we got all that in the drop, but that's not what I'm going to take. On the bottom, we have Nine of Coins, independence, independent lady. All right, let's go back into the reading. This is for Gemini. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? Yeah, so I got a new oracle deck and I'm going to use some of the mermaid deck as well. So I just want to go with the water theme. This is the Fountain Tarot. All right, what else do we have here? Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Gemini? I'm going to take the cards as they come. I'm not going to say, you know, this means this and this position means that. I'm just going to go with the flow. What do we have for Gemini? In love and romance, please. What does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and there we go. All right. Eight of Swords. Someone's feeling threatened. Feeling like you're backed in a corner, people trying to intimidate or cause obstacles, a lot of talk, because swords are air energy, it's thought, speech. So it could be gossip, it could be malicious gossip, or it could be just trying to intimidate, some kind of like maybe attacks on social media or gossip or talking smack behind your back, insults, that kind of thing. Basically, it's feeling this fear, okay? It's a card of fear. Feeling like maybe too hyper aware of all the different energies, maybe focusing even too much on all the energies that are wishing you ill. Not to say that it doesn't exist. It probably does. It's probably worse and they're probably talking worse shit than you think they're talking. But having said that, do you need to think about it all the time? Are you going to, fixate on that, saying not to fixate on that, right? So Eight of Swords sometimes can show not that the garbage is not there, but that maybe you're focusing too much on it. And then we got the Fountain. Fountain is like, I guess, the ether, okay? The space where there's just like the Akashic records where everything is there, all past knowledge, spirit, source. Okay, I'm not too clear on that. I barely use this deck. Okay, you got the Page of Swords on the bottom, which is speaking to Page of Swords. Okay, it's not my favorite card. Page of Swords is on the bright side, on the up, like higher polarity. It's kind of researching something new, going to school to study something. Not like the Page of Pentacles, which is like the academic, but the Page of Swords is doing your due diligence, finding out information. And generally on a lower polarity, it's kind of the stalker card. Spying, sneaking, looking into things, doing what you got to do to get ahead kind of thing, to find out what you need to find out. Trying to collect information, basically, okay? So you got the Knight of Swords on the bottom. Oh, and the Devil. See, I told you I don't like this card. The Devil, obsession, addictions, feeling, okay, with the Devil and the Eight of Swords, feeling great pressure. right? Feeling great pressure. Let's see what else we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else do we have? Could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with as well. All right, we got the Knight of Coins. It could be a Virgo, or it could be you. There's the devil again. There's the devil again. All right, then. We're going to take it. So definitely can be an earth sign. Could be somebody who, it could be you, could be somebody who's younger than you. But the Knight of Coins is looking for their queen. They want to build their kingdom. It could be a move to a new home, a new country, buying a new home type of thing, like starting a new business. In love and romance, the Knight of Coins is very dedicated. They're very loyal. Out of all the knights, they'll get to where they need to go. Then you got the devil clarifying this, and the devil is showing this kind of obsession, control issues. I feel like maybe trying to manipulate a situation to get the outcome that you want, maybe. Okay, because we have this Page of Swords, finding out a lot of info on something. And the devil's all about manipulation and control, ego, toxicity. And the Knight of Coins might be a Virgo. Might be a Virgo in your life. If maybe a younger Virgo. All right, let's see, what else do we have? What else do we have? What does Gemini need to know? There we go. All right, so we got the Page of Coins, Real Earth Energy, and Queen of Swords. So we have the Page of Coins and the Queen of Swords. You might be a single mom, maybe with an earth sign child, a divorcee. The Page of Coins is somebody, all the pages relay messages. So they're bringing in opportunities, invitations, gifts, something. So this is like something that the Page of Coins is, if it's a relaying something, it's kind of like giving a gift, okay? Giving a gift. Whereas like the Page of Wands would be like inviting someone to something. Let's go on a date. The Page of Coins would be giving a small gift. Okay, bringing flowers, maybe even giving a ring, whatever. Giving something real and tangible. Now, if it's not in terms of a gift, it's saying that this might represent an earth sign child. Okay, and here we've got clarifying this, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it could be somebody who's just older, divorcee, somebody who's been there, done that, seen it all, and established. Could be single parent. Giving that vibe, okay? Six of Wands, overcoming and winning. So wanting to offer something. You see how the Knight of Coins and the Page of Coins both wanting to offer something. Now, I'll show you the energy here. One's energy is bigger than the other. Okay, the devil here, obsession. Oh, look at that. See, this heartbreak, loss, disappointment. Page of Wands. So maybe some communication in the past that you tried to give, some date or invitation or whatever, it didn't work out. It ended in disappointment is what it's saying. Okay, so there's that history again with a Nine of Coins. Somebody maybe who likes their independence. Maybe it's you who like your independence at the end of the day. Any other messages for Gemini? Any other messages for Gemini for August 2022? Any other messages for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for August 22 in love and romance, please? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know? All right, there you are. There you are, Gemini. King of Swords. I always equate this with Gemini. The King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So look at that. The King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. You guys are very alike. Okay, if this is you and this is them, it could be another air sign that you're dealing with. Very alike. 10 of Coins. Money. Legacy, inheritance. Abundance. 3 of Cups, celebrating. Celebrating some financial windfall success. So there's the good news, right? We like that. Knight of Cups, feeling romantic, wanting to offer romance to somebody. Okay, so let's stop there with the tarot. Let's pull some oracle cards because we like that, right? Even if your love reading goes to shit, we like to see that there's still good finances because that lasts. All right. So let's pull love. No, I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to start with the Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Spirit guides, can we please get a card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022? Thank you so much. What's going on with Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 22? What does Gemini need to know? Thank you so much. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know for... Ooh, all right. Akasha. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Okay, now I know you want to know what's in this stack. On the bottom, we've got Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? And that's like a pilgrimage, maybe going on a trip or something. You feel this call to do that, perhaps. Here we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Transformation, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Play, have fun, and celebrate. Don't be so serious. That's so 3 of Cups. Okay, so all of that's there. Am I going to take all of that? Oh, there's one more. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. I'm not taking all that. I'm going to take the one that flipped over, which is Akasha. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. This is a beautiful deck. Like, there is no bad juju, energy, nothing on this deck. It's just light. It's beautiful. So let us read about Akasha. Akasha reminds me, isn't that the name of the vampire? Akasha on, Interview with the Vampire. Is that it? Akasha is not in alphabetical order, so I have to just, okay, 114. 114. So it says, Akasha exists in the 5th dimension and the Library of Souls. As all soul contracts, history, gifts, lessons, and more exist here, we each have access to this information of the past, present, and future and can tap into it anytime. While we have free will, there are also points of the timeline of our lives that are predestined or pre-planned, soul contracts or agreements that were made before incarnating. It could be a company you choose to work for, a relationship you planned to have, or a person you agreed to mentor or help. Whatever it is, know that it is divinely guided and will not bypass you. If you are waiting for a sign to proceed, this card is it. You are likely living out an important part of your soul's journey and you are exactly where you need to be. This is very exciting indeed. It is time to call in the support of your helpers, both in the physical realm and the spirit world. And you saw that you guys have, your ancestors are standing beside you. All right, so to trust the signs coming, to take note of your dreams, to notice any feelings or visions that you receive, for you are tapping into the wisdom of the Akasha and you are being given the go-ahead to proceed. Work your light transmission, hold the card on your heart and say, I open myself up to receive the wisdom of the Akasha. I am ready to download any information from my soul records that is in my highest good and the highest good of all right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a green light go. It's saying that you are being divinely guided, and even with the drop, you have ancestors guiding you. Okay, so it's saying you're not alone there. All right, let's pull some love cards. I'm going to start with the Amira's Love Oracle by Amira Ceylon. Spirit guides, can we please get love messages for Gemini for August 2022? What love messages does Gemini need to hear? What does Gemini need to know for August 2022, please? Thank you so much. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022, please. Thank you so much. What does Gemini need to know? What does there we go, young females. So this is speaking to, it could be you, okay? And it could speak to either you are younger or you may be dealing with somebody younger. Specifically, it says somebody who's perhaps lives at home still or in their parents' basement type situation. If it's not somebody who's younger, or you're not somebody who's younger, it can speak to this immature, somebody who's less mature than you, or you being a little bit immature in some love situation. On the bottom, we have freedom. Freedom. So wanting freedom, and this card of young female and freedom. Okay, so freedom comes up when you want to be free. When you get that in a love reading, it could be where sometimes it implies a breakup or wanting out of a situation. All right. What else do we have? Any other love messages? Any other love messages for Gemini, please? Any other love messages for Gemini? Okay, so we have a communication coming in. A communication. Let's put that there. On the bottom is travel. So some communication from this person, text, whatever. Okay, email. I don't know, some message coming in that's important to your love life. Anything else that we need to know? Anything else that we need to know for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What does Gemini need to know for August? Any final love messages for Gemini for August? So for Gemini for August, what does Gemini need to know in love and romance? Yeah. Friendship and wallflower. Okay, so we're not getting any soulmate past life kind of cards yet. It would be funny if we do now, but it says friendship and wallflowers. So friendship is saying that you might want to, be friends with this person. It might end up as better off as friends. And the wallflower situation is saying basically, not living up to your potential, or there could be somebody who's like a wallflower here in the picture. Okay, on the bottom, obstacles. Obstacles with that. All right, so let's get some more clarity with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Spirit guides, can we please get some love messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022? What does Gemini need to know in love and romance? What does Gemini need to know? See, because playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So needing to recapture romance, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. But law of attraction here. And this is about really, the Three of Cups is partying, having fun, dating, going out, reunions, celebrating. It's that whole Sex and the City vibe, or, going out, partying, drinking a lot, having fun, good times, dinners, dates, all that kind of thing. Three of Cups is very celebratory. Here it's saying playfulness is important. Here we see this kind of like young energy, wanting to be free, wanting to be, and it's because there's obstacles here, feeling like you're being maybe tied down. Okay, maybe these obstacles are that you just want to be friends. But it's saying that you can recapture romance by being playful with this person, okay? By recapturing this energy, youthful energy of playfulness. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages. Any other messages for Gemini? Any other messages for Gemini? And the attraction card, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, is all about just enjoying yourself, your life. And then by law of attraction, that other people will notice and, want to be a part of that. Heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so definitely looks like this. You guys need to talk, and you need to recapture romance, is what it's saying. Things look like they've been dried out a bit or fizzled out, or you might want to be free. You might feel stifled. It's saying there's obstacles, but it doesn't mean that it can't work. Can try to work things out through honest conversations and trying to, not be so heavy about things or sneaky about things or whatever, just to be more just natural, organic, playful, fun. All right, let's get messages from the mermaids. Some watery energy in here. Any messages, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022. What do we have for Gemini? Yeah, but definitely it looks like there was some communication with the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords that was disappointing or hurtful. Yeah, this is even the Heartbreak Jealousy card. And there's communication here, and the young female and freedom, like something here that was news, communication, reaching out where it was disappointing, or there's some kind of misunderstanding, or something was hurtful, and maybe wanting to just give up and be free and not have to stress about this stuff. But it's saying, you know, it doesn't have to go. It's just an obstacle, and it's saying, you know, there's obstacles if there's a different person, there's obstacles with this person, but here with this relationship, it's saying you can still recapture romance. Can you still work it out? Any other messages? Any other messages, please? Any other messages? Any messages, please, for Gemini? Spirit guides, any messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022, please? Thank you so much. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2022. Then I'm going to end it with one goddess card from Abiola Abrams, and then we'll end it there. This is for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? Any messages for Gemini? There we go. Oh, we got waiting and letting go. So letting go of someone you were waiting for. See, I definitely get like a different storyline here. One, there's an obstacles with this wallflower type friendship. And then the other one is wanting freedom. Waiting and letting go. Right? Letting go of something you've been waiting for, or waiting for something else and letting go of something. Let's see. The future is on the bottom. Wow. So these are a little bit lengthy. So I'm just going to summarize because otherwise it's going to take quite long. Waiting. All right. Call on the qualities of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. Your ship is about to come in. So this mermaid asks, what is it that you're waiting for? Is it a person or a situation? If so, what action can you take while you wait? Perhaps you've made a wish and are waiting for it to manifest. It's important to take some form of action to meet that wish halfway. Are you patiently waiting, or are you getting excited? Is the feeling like waiting for a seasonal holiday when you'll exchange a gift or two? If this is the case, the suspense of waiting can be an enjoyable experience as it's filled with anticipation and excitement. Perhaps you're waiting and yearning for a specific outcome. Be mindful of any projected expectations you may have about the object or subject of your desire. If you can turn waiting into being using mindfulness techniques, this can help to make the waiting more bearable. This card also says that your ship is about to come in. You have or are developing patience, and you're about to reap the rewards. This message is enhanced when the patience and or abundance cards also appear in the same spread. Perhaps you're simply waiting passively for your ship to come in without doing anything. Yes, some things can certainly be left to destiny. However, you also have the option of swimming out to meet the ship if this feels like the right course of action. Maybe you think you've been waiting for too long. How long is too long? Read these questions again and notice how you feel. Remember, some things are definitely worth waiting for, but others aren't. Only you will know which applies here. And then letting go. Letting go. Keep hope in your heart by letting go. It's possible to salvage something you thought was lost by releasing any attachments and letting go. This mermaid wants you to know the power of letting go. If love leaves your life, remember to count the beautiful blessings of the impact this love had on you. It's easy and normal to feel bitter or angry, but this will only delay the process of healing your tender heart. Try to forgive and surrender any pain or feelings of loss. Allow your tears to flow as you let go of what was and embrace what will be. Letting go can be challenging, but with this release comes a greater and deeper joy as time heals any sadness. If the love lost refers to a partner or spouse, know that your relationship was part of your divine destiny. It's helped lead you to the place you're in now. If you're letting go of love lost from a family member or the end of a friendship, know that destiny never gets it wrong. Everyone has the right amount of time with you on this planet. Counting the blessings gained from your connection helps to heal the feelings of sadness and loss as you let go. Love lost may also apply to a beloved pet or an animal companion. Animal lovers feel the loss of love deeply too, and the process of healing is the same. Take the time to remember the happy times and feel the divine blessings from your connection. Saying this affirmation can help with the process of letting go. I'm open to the swift and total healing of my heart as I practice letting go so that I may embrace the golden future that awaits. And then what did you get on the bottom? The future. So again, it says, I'm open to the swift and total healing of my heart as I practice letting go so that I may embrace the golden future that awaits. And here is what awaits, is your future when you let go. So let's look at the future. I'm going to summarize it because that's a lot. Future. Change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember that, like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. So gazing intently into the future, this mermaid says you can see potential outcomes from your present vantage point. However, this isn't the full picture and it's changeable. If you're feeling sad or depressed, times ahead will be colored by this state of mind, making everything seem bleak. The good news is that by adopting a more positive mindset, the future can appear golden and full of possibilities. And then it's got a few little things. The final paragraph says, the future card also asks you to claim your ability to see into situations on a spiritual level. Your gift of insight is heightened right now. Use the ability for yourself and others and for the highest good of all. So it says here, change your viewpoint to influence the future. Remember that, like water, the future is fluid and always changing according to your current actions and thoughts. Okay, so that's the 3 cards. You go waiting. Are you waiting for something? Is it worth waiting for? You have to do the inner work, search within yourself and decide, what are you waiting for? What's worth waiting for? Is it worth the wait? And then letting go of something, releasing it, not having such a strong attachment so that you can create a new future. Also, it's saying, both of these cards are saying that there is an opportunity, and I feel like here there is 2 different situations. We get this, like, Akasha here is saying green light, go, and then you got the Page of Wands and the 3 of Swords is saying there's some communication here, because the Page of Wands is about communication. I told you it's like an action with the Wands energy. Do you want to go on a date? Let's go do something. Take some action, right? That page brings the message. Unless it's some youth who's like a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag in your life. Could be someone younger than you. But it's showing that this communication that came in brought heartbreak, disappointment, or some kind of loss in your life with the 3 of Swords. And we see here with these 3 cards that came out first, we see this young female, freedom, okay? We get this sense of wanting to be free, not wanting to be tied down, maybe slightly immature, younger. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone you're dealing with. And that communication coming in, okay, of maybe things aren't working out. I want to be free, whether it comes from you or it's coming from someone else. Then on the other hand, you have this situation, which was odd. It's like friendship, wallflower, obstacles. So, it looks like another situation over here. Perhaps somebody that, you were friends with or in your friend circle, or that you've been friend zoned by, whatever. And it's saying that, you would know if it's you, it's not living up to your potential, meaning letting yourself go, not taking care of your grooming, your appearance, things like that. a need to take more effort, to make more effort in that sense, okay? Because when you do, everything's going to change. You see this person here, the shadows, okay? And then the person here waiting. So there's obstacles because of this wallflower attitude, okay? So it's saying here needing to put a little bit more effort in. Okay, so to get out of that friend zone kind of thing. And it's saying also you can have heart-to-heart conversations with this person, and that's what's needed, because there's waiting for something to happen, patiently, having some kind of goal or some wish that you want to work out, or with waiting for someone. But it's saying that, yeah, it can happen on its own, but it's something that you also have to make effort with. The effort here is saying to recapture romance, have fun again. Three of Cups is like the opposite of wallflower. Okay, Three of Cups is these two shadow figures here who are dancing, having fun, and all done up and whatever, going out on the town. That's the Three of Cups attitude. It's very celebratory. But there's a wallflower, and that wallflower attitude is where the obstacles are coming in. So it's saying let go of just like being in wallflower mode, if that's you. If not, it might be somebody else. And it's saying then brings in the future. I'm going to finish this reading with the African Goddess Rising deck, which is a new deck that I just got. So let's give that a go. By Abiola Abrams. Final card for the day for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit guides, can we please get a card, a message for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for August 2022? What does Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to know for August 2022, please? Thank you. What does Gemini need to know for August 2022, please? There we go. We got two. And it fell over here. We have Allah, grief, Allah or Allah. I'm not sure. Okay, grief. Okay, so we have this sadness there with the grief card here. Satira, brazen. Okay, so again, we got these two different energies. One is the sadness, so like with the Three of Swords. And the other one's brazen with like freedom, young female. And this need to get out of this wallflower mode, right? She looks like... this energy looks like this energy. All right, so let's put them on pedestals. We've got Satira Brazen, and we have Allah, or Allah, grief. I'm going to read those goddesses. And on the bottom we have Oshun, fearless love, and that's the goddess on the front of this deck. Fearless love. All right. Let's just see how this goes here. $29. These are really quick. So, goddess of grief. 29. We've got the temple is lovers, which is like Gemini. Okay. Element is bush. Ancient mother, earth mother Allah is the foremost Igbo Alusi deity. Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanted in the soul to reincarnate. Allah's guidance, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I'm going to have to Google later, so I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. Give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. Embodiment. You are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal. But grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. That's the Three of Swords. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. Goddess declaration. I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. So feeling those feelings, you can't just skip over it. That's so Gemini. That is so Gemini, right? To keep on trucking and to keep on going and to be very, matter of fact about things and not wanting to be overly emotional because that's no fun. So it's saying something you can't skip. You got to feel the feelings. 17. Satira, goddess of brazenness. Guyana, the temple, warriors, element, fire. Goddess Satira is the energy and spirit of Buxton in Guyana, South America. Satira is brave, bold, brazen, and barefaced, casting a spell with her hips. Satira's guidance, step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. Embodiment. Make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? It is brazen to be unapologetically you. It is brazen to speak up for someone not in the room. It is brazen to choose a different spiritual path or career than your community. It is brazen to build your family your way. God or goddess force energy is brazen. Goddess declaration, I am bold, brave, shameless, and brazen. So I'm going to read Goddess Ocean as well because she was on the bottom. Those are, I really like this deck. In the beginning, I had some feelings about certain cards. It's like Sekhmet looks like a kitten. And, I love Sekhmet. So I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the deck. But having used this deck, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it's fantastic. All right. So let's see. Ocean. Can we get her in there? Can we get her in there? Let's go like this. Okay. Let's put this there. Okay. 25. These are great cards. I love how straightforward it is. Okay, so it says 25, Temple of Lovers. Again, for Gemini. Okay, so Goddess of Fearless Love, Yoruba, Nigeria. Temple Lovers. Element Water. Goddess Ocean is the exalted Orisha deity of honey, sweet waters, love, sensuality, fertility, and beauty, but the Yoruba lady of gold's anger and jealousy can also flood and destroy. Ocean's guidance, dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. Embodiment. You are love and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. Goddess declaration, I give love. I receive love. I am love. Fantastic. So I'm going to just throw in a few of the daily healing cards because I forgot to put that in. But thank you, goddesses. That was fantastic. Let's get the final little quick messages here. The card has messages on it. There we go. Try to avoid harmful influences. We saw that with the devil energy, right? Work daily towards improving your mental health. Try to avoid harmful influences is what popped out. So that's your reading, Gemini. It looks like there's some pain and some sadness, some fear, some loss, some disappointment. There's something that maybe you were waiting for, something that didn't work out in terms of love and romance. And it's saying you have to feel it. Just set some time aside. It literally, Goddess allows, say, cry, shriek, sob, all that stuff. Get it out. You can't just skip over it. It has to be processed. So, find some privacy and process that stuff, because ignoring it's not going to go away. All right, so that is your reading. I will be back with your weeklies. Thank you for watching. Take care. Thank you, beautiful goddesses. I love this deck. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.